what is Freedom Ventures, and how being the head of ministry, how does it look?
Tom is the advisor for pray.com. And he's like, hey, would you be interested in being head of ministry? And I said, I don't even know. What does that mean? He says, well, we want to put Jesus first in all of our partnerships. We want to make sure they're aligned. And I said, yeah, I definitely could step into that role. So for me, it's when we will align with, let's just say, Prime Court as a business. We make sure that we're in the alignment to the assignment of what God has called us to do, for not building a bank account, but building God's kingdom. Because it's real easy just to make money. But we really
is
want to
Freedom
be able
Ventures
to.
like a private equity firm? What does
So
Freedom Ventures do?
financial lending, SBA loans, lines of
Okay.
credit. We also have a venture studio that's attached to it as well, called DOCSA, which means glory and honor. So there's multiple different facets of it. But most of what we do is we help businesses get the money and the capital they need to keep building their business and
You're
build the
able
kingdom.
to meet with those businesses that are asking for capital.
Correct. We can do all the things that we need to do to start getting them capital.
Okay. So you're kind of the first line to vet everyone out.
Correct.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a true blessing. I never thought I would be in finances, but I'm really not. I'm in. All right, Lord, speak to me. Let me know. Is this just in that? Because that's when we talked. I was like, this is perfect. Like that's what you speak about. Hearing from the Lord and making the direction and the guidance from what you have heard to take those next steps.
Yeah. Yeah. And being an entrepreneur, you're able to connect with those people that are asking for those loans on a different level as well, because you understand kind of what they're dealing with. I mean, most of them, I would assume, they're entrepreneurs. They've built their business to a certain point, and they're like, okay, I need some capital now.
Yeah, either they've so most of the businesses we work with 500 to 2 million gross annual, or we do startups as well, and then we'll do 0% interest credit cards to get them money to get started. But wherever you are, there's a way to be able to get capital.
Yeah.
Other people's money or getting it from an institution. We have direct relationships with those banks. So we don't have to go through like the brokerage side of things. We just go directly to the source.
So do you have any fun stories in that role, being the head of ministry in that at Freedom Ventures?
Well, what was very interesting was when I first came on, Brian wanted to show me the clients that they work with and how loyal they are. And he said, hey, Clint, I'm going to give somebody a call. I want you to think about a company that you want to send $1,000 to as a donation. And I'm going to call that person and they're going to send you $1,000. I said, okay. I don't think this is going to work. But we got on the phone call. I said, hey, send $1,000 to Battle Brands. It's boast about the Lord. It's shoelaces that have Bible verses on them. They're about to blow up. I think it's going to be absolutely incredible. And the next day, that's exactly what happened. Because the clients knew exactly how loyal they were to them and Freedom Ventures, being able to help them raise the capital and be there with them. And what I love too is they're with them every step of the way. A lot of the times you'll go to one and then they'll like put in your information, and then from there, okay, cool. All right, we'll send you the next steps. We'll tell you exactly what to do. No, like walking you through this process.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is where you are. This is where you are in your lending. This is how long it's going to take, etc. So it's an actual roadmap. It's not just here you go. I'm just going to throw you out to the wolves. That's most like lenders.
So they want to see the business succeed more than just give you money and pat you on the back and see you on the way. They want to invest in the business and see them succeed.
We hear the impact. What's the impact that it was being made, and how can it? Because when you really think about it, like, yes, we're getting and raising capital. It's not necessarily raising, but it's finding capital and then making more of an impact. So what is the impact? The more impact you make, the more revenue you're going to make, more profit. Right. So it's absolutely, it's incredible to see.